Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's video here at Level M. We do have Hot Wheels Premium. This is Pop Culture Mix number 3. Kind of skipped over this one, so we're just going back for completion purposes. So this one should be widely available at your local retailer. Brand new version right here, 1966 Dodge A100 from Masters of the Universe. Brand spanking new version right here, looking super 80s, super groovy. There is the deets on the back. There's your assortment code, all that good stuff, barcode, should you want those deets. So we'll get this cracked open. Big fan of the A100 from Hot Wheels. Is definitely one of my favorite castings. And they've done a fantastic job. This one looks really good. You have a battle going on there with Skeletor and whoever that guy is, the main character, I'm assuming. And then on this side, it's the exact same picture. Sometimes they flip them around. Sometimes they give you a new picture on the other side, but this one's exactly the same. And then there it is, the Destroyer. Looks pretty cool. Taillights done up. No weird, copyrights on there or nothing weird like that. I do like the prints on the top, and there's a bunch of little weapons inside those purple stripes, which is super cool. It's a pretty fancy version. Just uses your basic steelies, nothing particularly fancy as far as that concerned. But that looks really good. The A100 is really nice. All right, a reissue of the R34 Gran Turismo 7 Skyline. This one has been released before. However, I've never cracked open one. The one that I have in the collection, I just left carded. But we'll go ahead and crack this one open since I don't have one loose to go with. So no comparos available for this particular one, but I do anticipate, if anything, there'll just be some minor paint differences as far as quality of prints and stuff like that. It says Gran Turismo on the side, all your deets there, Polyphony Digital, R2 Nismo. Bridgestone Rays, I do like the fact that there's a Gran Turismo print in the back window, looks cool. Nismo and R2 on top of the wing as well. So since this is premium, gets extra print. Taillights done up, says Gran Turismo. Polyphony on the plate. And then, of course, there is your rear fog light. Looking pretty good. Utilizes the 6 spokes. Nothing particularly fancy. Details on the front are quite nice. Polyphony digital print down in the grill area. So some additional print for this one, for sure. And then there is the deets on the hood. Looks really good. Kind of digital pixelated print, but it still looks pretty good. And then there's a Gran Turismo on the top just to cover up the striping. Made in Indonesia, nothing particularly fancy other than that. Just a pretty straightforward R34 for your flavor. One that is completely different from that one. Back to the Future. This is, of course, your Ford Super Deluxe with the manure pile in it. Yeah, we haven't seen this one for quite some time. This is a re-release, but it's been quite some time, I think, since we've seen this one. I think it's been since the old school Pop Culture that had like the half dome kind of blisters on it. So it's been a while since we've seen this one. Ford Super Deluxe in black utilizes some steelies as well. The steelies are, I think the exact, might be a little bit different steelies than the A100. Prints in the back look pretty good. There's a plate in there, taillights done up as well. Deets in the front. You may be wondering, well, what about that ugly manure pile? Don't you worry, you could take the manure pile off and, of course, get the full-on beauty of that Ford Super Deluxe with the red top. Folded down, looks really good. This actually looks really nice without the manure pile on it, but it's pretty straightforward. I mean, I think the manure pile is obviously a good addition. It's quite nicely detailed. You know, there's a lot of specs in there and all that good stuff like that. And it slots in utilizing the back of the seats right there. So it stays on there quite nice. It won't fall off or anything like that, which I think is a little bit more important than what most people might think. So we'll put their Ford Super Deluxe up there. All right, another reissue right here. This is, of course, your Deadpool scooter. We've seen this twice already. Debuted in red, and then it came out in yellow. This is a reissue of the original red one that came out. This is exact copy. No details different on it. So there is the deets. It does have, of course, the X on there. Your little Captain America sticker. Then it says hold on. A little bit of details on the front. It does have that half circle printed on the two sides of the casting, which like the original. There is some print for the headlight in there as well. That might be different. Still utilizes the same rubber Rail Rider motorcycle wheels, which looks pretty good. Of course, this casting is made with two different sides. That's just the way it works. Plastic seat on there, but the rest of it is metal besides the handlebars. So handlebars and seat are plastic. There is the base Deets, still made in Indonesia. Still looks pretty good. It still doesn't have a kickstand. It still will not hold itself up. And the tires are not wide enough to keep it from falling over. So let's try to utilize our backdrop a little bit. We do get, though, a brand spanking new casting. Now, Hotwheels has done the old school Dodge van before, but they use their existing Dodge van casting. This one's brand new, 1979 Dodge Ram van. It does have a nice little stance to it for, of course, old school. So brand spanking new casting right here. All new. So nice to see a new casting in pop culture, just in solid black. Like I said, it does have that nice little stance to it. There is the Deets in the front. Has the bull bars in there. Looks good. It says Dodge on there. Single headlights, 1979. Details in the back. Has a little bit of spot there for the plate, but there's no details on the plate. And then, of course, a charcoal cover for the louvers in the back. And then it does have the wing on the top, which is just solid with the casting. Basic taillights on there. It's a pretty straightforward version. Nothing particularly fancy with it. There is the base Deets right there. Just trademark FCA, so that's good. That means they can use this for whatever color decos they want. It's not tied to anything, so pretty excited to see some new decos for this Ram van. Not a huge fan of the stance that they gave it, but I think they can probably come out with some pretty cool decos for that one. So pretty nice to see that one as a brand spanking new casting right there at the top. So there you go. That is Pop Culture Mix number 3. We kind of skipped that over, but we like to have completion purposes right here on the channel, so wanted to bring that to you. Nice, quick, dirty, easy. Let me know what you guys think about that. The A100 is clearly the best, followed by the other Dodge van, and of course the Ford Super Deluxe. R34 is R34. You guys know I'm not a huge JDM, especially not a fan of the R34. And then just another Deadpool scooter. So drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about that. Don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate every single one of you. Diecast here all the time. LMD. We'll catch you next time.